Morning, everyone. It's Friday morning around 8:30, and this is your pre-opening comment. It's video number 493. And if you like the work, please hit that subscribe button. Okay, so this is going to be a relatively short call because I can sum up pretty much everything that's happened in the last 2 days and characterize it as what it means to the market when there are good numbers from great companies and the stocks go down. We spent an awful lot of time in the spring and into the summer with companies reporting crummy numbers and moving higher. But I'll just go down the list quickly. Uh, Google is the only one that actually was up on their news. It's currently up 106. It was up 176. Amazon beat. It's down 46. Apple beat, but there was some disappointment about iPhone sales, basically because the new iPhone, wasn't released. I'd actually think that Apple would be a pretty decent buy in this area. Facebook beat, and the stock is down 281 after being about $8 or $10 higher than that. And the big one, which was kind of a mixed report, was Twitter. They did beat, but there was some disappointment on uh, new growth of their numbers. And the stock, which traded on the headline of the beat at 54 and change, is currently trading 44, down 8 and change. This morning we had Goodyear Tire beat top and bottom, had closed yesterday at 993, and that was up 4%. It's currently trading 970 on those numbers. AbbVie beat both top and bottom line, and the stock, which is down from well over 100, closed yesterday at 80.67, and it's up 31 cents today. So there's not a lot of good news around that is being treated as good news. In the private market, Juul, the maker of vape penned cigarettes, has lowered its expected value from 13 billion to 10 billion. Asia and Europe are both down. And something that I want to mention here because it really is annoying, and that is the ridiculous hypotheticals and meaningless jabber of some of these talking head teleprompter readers. Uh, this morning there was one that said, well, they were talking about Exxon, and it was, well, 10 years ago, Exxon was the biggest company in the world, and now Apple is the biggest company in the world. Is there any way that Apple can maintain that? So, oh, yeah, they're big. And because they're big, I'm going to say that they're going to be smaller because that's what gets my name in print or a mention on CNBC. Chart on the screen this morning is the S&P. It was substantially lower, as low as 32.26, which on this decline is a lower low. And even though we are through the 100-day MA, we still haven't broken these bottoms, or actually these closes, which are all around that same area, roughly 32.31. So we got down to 32.26 today, but we are a little higher. But I cannot stress enough about this good news, bad action. It is a shift in sentiment, and sentiment is what runs the market. Okay, after yesterday's little rally in the oil, we are again on the downside, not very much, and it's an inside day. What is somewhat disturbing is the monthly chart, which represents the second month down after one, two, three, four, 4 months up. So, energy is a problem, and those stocks are suffering. I mean, it's pretty interesting that you get these big numbers out of Exxon and Goodyear and all these others, and we just don't get any action on the upside. Okay, Walmart taking guns and ammo off display. Stock is down 66 cents, so not really much there. Uh, and let's go over to the dollar, which has strengthened a bit. And it is down about a dime today, but as you can see on this chart, we had that long move down and the break, and then this consolidation. We came back into a little further actually than I had expected. But now, yesterday we hit 94.41. If you'll go back and look at any of my um, videos, you'll see that I have constantly been saying that we could get up to 95 to 96. 96 seems high to me, but 95 seems pretty clear that we could get there in a day or two. And the bonds, which had a very unpleasant auction yesterday, I think that Rick Santelli gave it a D on the 7-year note, has come down. We rallied off this little bottom here, and we got right up into the area of the last break and turned down, closed down on the day, followed by yesterday's move lower. Today is kind of inconsequential. It's short range and it's an inside day, so we'll have to see how that pans out. All right, everyone, have a good morning.